Yes, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a good one in store here. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Acrisure. Dante Kent with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They're running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on first down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Let's go now.
Throwing here, Howard. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's third and short.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He's out in the clear. And Howard wisely avoids taking a hit at the end of what was a nice productive run. Gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10. Here's Howard. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Second and 10.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Christian Harris on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Howard throwing on third down. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hawk 70.
Here's Howard, first and 10. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here we go.
It's Johnson on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Going power with a big tight end. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Short of the goal line.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Ready? Go!
Howard looking to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Don't touch that! You won't know! Don't touch that!
They run. Here's the rookie from Georgia Tech. Having gained about a handful there. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 34. Escapes, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
And it's third down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Kent on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here's second and 11. It's a screen play to Warren. Pushing it up past the 30. And This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Gotta be pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On first down, Howard. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Johnson up the middle. He still has room inside the 30. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers break the tie here in the first.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Saints 7. Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Great. Sit.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Derek Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop.
Brings up second and
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Hurts looking to throw. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Connects downfield, on target to down. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Saints.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Great. Set.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Third and a lone yard coming up. And they crush him right near the marker. Look safely got that first down before the hit.
2 yards.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They've got first down from the 31. Hurts now from the gun. Cut out left. Running in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Howard now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now they give to Johnson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Chase Young bringing him down there.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 47. Pops this underneath to Warren. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Case. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. And this is intercepted. Christian Harris picks it up. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
From the gun, a gift to Miller. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 16. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
No touch.
He's got it on the bootleg. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
From the 27. He lofts it deep left. Brought in inside the 20. He has this down to the 14-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go. Half the 60.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. The throw is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
No touch that. Alpha, alpha, alpha. No touch.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about the drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Saints looking at 2nd and 3. From the 31. Edwards gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Great, set. On anyway, that. Silver, set. No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyone, yeah?
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Out of the gun, Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Saints with 6 DBs out there. We've got a dime look for them on 3rd down. Throwing here, Howard. Johnson here on the dump off. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 33-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throwing for Hurts. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw, so it'll be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
A there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Don't touch that. On anyone, eh? Hey! Don't touch.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Come and get it. Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Trimmer. Don't touch.
Trying again, following the sack. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
There's your Owen Silver ready. On anyone, eh? Don't touch.
Here's the handoff. They'll cobble together a yard there. Patrick Queen will range it in for the tackle.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Right, set. Come and get it. Don't touch.
They pitch it to him. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for a loss of yardage.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Don't touch that. Barrett. Don't touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Reed now to kick this one away.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 7, go!
Throwing now, Howard. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. First and 10. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Hey, thumbs up, alert. Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Give now to the running back. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Running back sent in motion. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Howard to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
A gain of a
The only thing I
yard.
could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On second down, Warren. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And the Saints going to the dime package here, third down. Throwing from the gun here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
He fields this at the 18. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Trimmer. Delta.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Left side into the hands of Dell. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. One of the tight ends motioning left. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Third and 4 coming up now. Hurts now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Brings it in at the 12. Along the right sideline, there's space. And no offense needed as they take the return all the way back for the touchdown. They have him back there, Brock, because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And in my opinion, partner, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
I'm with you because it is so hard. I mean, it takes instincts, it takes intangibles, it takes greatness. And I think of Dante Hall and Devin Hester and those guys that made it look easy at times, and it is not easy, especially the house one.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. Looking to his fullback now. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 6 coming up here. Now an inside handoff to Miller. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Warren running between the tackles. Powering his way forward a bit, giving him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but he's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Warren once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
It's on target to Johnson. And he's done cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Let's go now. Nice.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Set. Bravo 80. Ready.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards in the end block. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
70s.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Nice gain left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First down.
Good, set. I know you. No.
On the give, it's Miller. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
No, set. I know you. No.
Hurts the throw. Pressure's there, and the steal closes on it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And the Steelers going for the dive look on 3rd down.
No, out.
Looking to throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. The one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. He's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Great, set. No.
Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Good, set. Trimmer. No.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He'll look to throw it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And And with a nice skate, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Setting up to pass.
33-yard line.
That's incomplete left side. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. They connect for the first. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Hurts throwing again. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Another try following the sack. Throwing deep for the end zone. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie